Welcome my friends, in today's video we are going to learn how to use golems and how to funnel with golems and how to attack with golems, specifically taking down bases. Now again, let's find a base out here. Now this is a base you might run into in a war. So golems will go to the nearest defensive unit or structure. So these here on the outside, the golems, if you put the golems right by this cannon over here, it's going to go to the cannon and the air sweeper, and if you put it say on this corner, it's going to go to the archer tower. So it's usually about 15 tile space. So if I put the cannon by the army camp, it's going to go to the air sweeper. It should, usually will, but if you put it way over here, and I'll test it. So there goes one. See, there goes the sweeper. And the best way, if you're going to try to funnel in on this corner here, you just put your wizards down as the golem is tanking for all these units. You see how I put this wizard over here and the cannon killed it? That means there's no golem protection. And then when this is happening, that's when you bring in your wall breakers. So you have everything hitting the golem as the wall breakers come in. Here is it. I'm going to put another golem here and do the same sort of trick. Now on this side, you see how these archer towers are locking on? So look at my funnel here, guys. Everything's opened up. Now I can put my final golem down with the Valkyries right behind. And look, Valkyries will go into the base, and I can heal up, I can rage up, I can bring in all my other wall breakers if I want. I'm going to put a heal spell down for the Valkyries because, yeah, that is exactly what you want to do. And the golems, again, they go to the nearest defensive unit. So they'll move around a lot, which is fine, and we're going to do another heal spell if you want to do a heal spell. And there, my friends, that's a 2-star. Now I know it's not a 3-star because this was not a 3-star army. You wouldn't bring 3 golems like this, but I was just showing you that for the golem's purpose is to tank these defensive buildings. That is their only purpose. And if they can do that, you can create a funnel with using wizards. You can use archers, you can use minions, but wizards are a very popular funnel unit. And then, yeah, there you go. That's how you can get at least 2 stars on this base, and we'll end that battle. And let's just gem up another army, and away we go for a new attack. So this time I have 2 golems. I'm going to bring some Valkyries, and you know what? I know y'all like to use Valkyries, so we're going to use 2 golems and a bunch of Valkyries, and we got wall breakers and the spells. Do we have the spells already? We have 2 poison, but we don't need 2 poison. We're gonna do that. So here we go. Let's find another base, and my friends, this is a terrible base. That's too easy of a base. Let's go for this one. Now, say your goal is to get inside the core here. Now, how do you go about doing it? Well, do you want to come in from the corner at 12, or do you want to come more at 10 o'clock? Now, it's hard. It can be harder coming at an angle to funnel. So let's do it from 12 to 9 o'clock. However, if I put a golem down over here, it's going to go to this air defense, so that's going to cause problems for my funneling. So how do you clear that? You could either use troops, or you could just come in on this side. So we're going to actually change it up because how the funneling is a little bit off and weird. We're going to do this side there, and then look, drop the wizard down behind. See how I'm putting the wizards behind and it's tanking? And over here we'll do the same thing. And I don't have any wall breakers, guys. Way too many Valkyries. So we'll just bring in the Valkyries now. But you see how I funneled over here? Now the Valkyries, they have nowhere but to go but inside the core. Look at the Valkyries here. Everything's going inside. I'm just going to bum rush it, but it's all funneled, guys. They will go in. And from here on out, it's just kind of, you don't really know where the Valkyries will go. They could wander off to anywhere, La La Land. But I'm going to drop a heal spell pretty soon. Right there, right when they encounter that tough section. We're going to put some more wizards over here. Got a little golemite over there protecting. Valkyries went around, and see, the reason why you don't want to do mass Valkyries, which I know y'all love to do, is because see how the Valkyries just go everywhere? They don't really, you can't get the defensive buildings down. So honestly, if you're going to do Valkyrie pushes or Valkyrie hits, it's good. You can bring about maybe 4 or 5 Valkyries, but you don't want to bring any more because you won't get that 3-star. What's better here would be hogs on the back end. If you had hogs on the back end, I will get the 3-star here just because it was such a low-weighted base and a bad base, but if it was a higher base like a Town Hall 8, you would need some more hogs. So just bring, drop some of those Valkyries, and I'll show you that strategy right after this attack. But there you go, my friends. That is funneling 101 using Golems for tanking. Now, I'll show you a base. I'll show you an attack where it's a bad, a bad funneling. And let's do 1, 2, do about 8. We'll just do bring 4, bring 5, and the rest will bring, we need some wall breakers, and the rest will bring some hoggies. And yeah, this is the army we're going to go with. And of course there'd be CC troops and all that good stuff. And let me gem it up here for you guys, and let me show you how you do it. Now, I would love to bring bowlers and the ooh, I don't have a rage. That's okay, you don't have to have a rage. Rages do help, but ooh, Town Hall 9, it's too hard, way too hard. We're gonna do a base where it's a bad, I want it a little bit hard for you, and then show you what not to do. Okay, let's see. So this is, I'll do it, it's a low weighted, it's too low weighted. Let's get a little bit harder base here, and what not to do. Okay, this is still low weighted. Da 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 dee da dee. Anyways, this is the waiting game, my friends. You get to hang out with me, and I get to hang out with you. I'm trying to find a little tougher base, so we might actually fail if you make a mistake. See, if on these lower weights, if you don't, you won't fail even if you make mistakes because they're not that hard. So let's try to get a hard base here, and maybe we should have hit the Town Hall 9. Why are these bases so easy? Why are these bases so easy? Okay, this is a tougher one. Okay, we'll go with this one. This is what you don't want to do with Golems. So, say you want to come in on, you want to get this Dark Elixir, right? You're going to go for the Dark Elixir, and you're like, okay, or you're going to come for the King or something. But we'll come in on this side over here. It's a little bit tougher, and this is what a lot of people might do. So you'll do like 1, 2, and then wizards behind. Now this is not what you want to do, and because, so you try to put wizards over here to help some attacking. Look, they just die out. You see how the wizards they're dying here? Here comes some wall breakers because you're a little bit late on them. And yeah, then you just throw in your Valkyries, and you just lost too many troops. You lost more troops than you needed to. And the reason why you did is because the Golems, you put them at the same location. You usually don't want to do that, even though you have a heal spell, but I do have some back-end hogs, which is going to be great. See, look at this, guys. I can put in the hoggies here, put in the hoggies, very nice. And you want to put in the hoggies on the defensive buildings. And we're going to do 3 more. And you just have to put a heal spell down, and it will go well for you, maybe. I lost a lot early on, so I don't know if I'll get the 3-star, but because I funneled poorly and I lost way too many wizards and I lost some Valkyries, but I think I'm going to get this attack anyways because I've got 1 more heal spell, and I can heal up my hoggies, heal up my troops, and we'll do that right there. Put the poison down on the skelly spells, but it's going to be close, guys. I don't have any cleanup. So again, on these attacks, you always want to make sure you have some cleanup left over. If, say, with this is a war attack, you want to save at least 1 wizard, or honestly 2 wizards for cleanup is great to have on the back end because you'll run out of time. See, if I had wizards here, or minions, if you're doing air attacks or archers or goblins, you could clear out all these structures, and I'm going to run out of time because I only have 2 Valkyries left. So again, you see, the base was a little bit harder, but if I just executed right at the beginning with my Golems, I would have saved more wizards. I wouldn't have wasted so many, but I'm going to end it right there because I am going to run out of time, and I'm not going to let y'all sit through that the whole time. So anyways, that's how to use some Golems. Hopefully that helped you a little bit out, and yeah, get on out there. So again, just a reminder, I'm going to go through the reminding phase. We're going to watch this replay again. So when you're looking for bases to hit, again, they will go to these the closest defense. Now, if there's no buildings, defensive buildings on the outside, they will target the closest one through the wall. And so what you want to do is you put your golem down, and then you spread out your wizards. You see, and then you see how they spread out. Now this is creating a funnel. In essence, it's helping all your troops, when you put in your Valkyries, to go inside the base. That's why you have wall breakers. You would have more wall breakers here, but see how I just created this huge funnel here? Let me pause it. Look, this whole side is created. That means when you drop the Valkyries, they're not going to circle around the base. Or if you have your bowlers in the clan castle or things like that. So that is the power of the wizards. And look, I saved 2 wizards. Look at this, guy. I saved 2 wizards for cleanup, had a bunch of Valkyries in the core. Of course, you wouldn't bring that many Valkyries. You'd bring some back-end hogs as well. But that's how you do it. And don't clump up everything together. We'll see you next time. Halo out.